The first time I played Intelligent Qube was on a demo disc for the PS1, like 59 years ago. And it got me hooked. Just like the demo, which was like one or two levels, was enough to get me hooked because the gameplay is real quality. And it's quality for anyone. I mean, the game gets hard, but the first few stages even kids can enjoy. It's a great game to both enjoy and to improve your brain function because ultimately this is a puzzle game, a casual puzzle game, a really well-made casual puzzle game. I'm 100% convinced if Intelligent Qube came out in the era of the smartphone for like the Android or the iPhone, it would be the number one game on the smartphone for like years and years. The concept is basically destroying these cubes. You place a little landmine on the designated area and destroy a regular cube, or you can place a little landmine under the green cubes, and the green cubes then proceed to destroy a large area when you press a subsequent different button. The strategy comes into play as you try to destroy multiple green cubes all at once, and at the same time not touch the black cube. Because for every black cube that you destroy, you lose a little bit of area where you run around. And if you lose enough, you're basically dead because there won't be any room to run around and destroy the cubes. You'll basically have just a couple of rows to survive in. You have to think quickly on your feet, even though the game isn't really high octane. It's just that there's a lot of ways to fail, and failing once can really cost you. Like, you accidentally destroy a cube you're not supposed to, and it could be the end of you. Destroying one black cube is bad, but then accidentally releasing one of these green landmines and destroying multiple black cubes all at once just because you accidentally pressed the wrong button or you kind of timed yourself wrong. You could lose from one screw up. While the game isn't high octane, you have to be precise. It's a weird brain puzzle game because while it does take brain effort and you can see your brain function improve as you play, you can almost turn your brain off as you play. It's one of those games where like the back part of your brain takes over, like that primordial reptile part of your brain. You could literally just sit back and enjoy the game's wonderful OST and play the game and be really good without really thinking about it. Like, once you get the hang of it, your brain kind of takes over and you're still playing smart, but you're not even thinking about playing smart. It's kind of like breathing almost. And the OST in this game, this is one of the things that's really overlooked, but this game has some of the best OST out of any PS1 game. It's almost like the music soundtrack doesn't fit in a puzzle game. It should be part of like a massive, grand, awesome RPG. It should be like music from Final Fantasy VIII or something. Another thing I really love about Intelligent Qube is the sound effects. The sound effects in the game just make the game really refined and cool. It's like the thinking man's video game, the gentleman's video game. When you run on these cubes, you're wearing like these business shoes, and that awesome hoarse clogging sound your shoes make as they run on the hard laminated pavement, nothing beats it. It's like that sound shoes make in a fancy building or restaurant. Some of the best movies of all time actually use these shoe sound effects to make the movies more refined. The next time you watch something like The Godfather Part 1, pay attention to the sound effects, because everyone in that movie is basically wearing these dress shoes. Pay attention to a scene when someone is walking through like a hallway or something, and you'll hear that sophisticated clogging, sophisticated walking from point A to point B. Real men's shoes make sound. The game's graphics are also smooth. While they're not impressive in any way, I mean, it's just like this little floating square island and nothing but blackness in the background. The graphics are very acceptable, and they mesh really well with the smooth sound effects and awesome OST. This is just hands down one of the best PS1 games ever made, and the fact that it's a puzzle game makes that doubly impressive. Is doubly a word? I'm going to go on dictionary.com and figure it out. Here I am talking about how refined this game is and what a brilliant gentleman I am for playing it, and then I use words that don't exist. I'm an idiot. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more classic game reviews. Goodbye, my friends.